Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of the Player Career Mode, and today we have another Champions League game, Bayer Leverkusen versus Manchester United, and we're gonna get straight into all the action.
They know what's at stake. Just a point required to guarantee their passage through to the knockout stages. We'll have it live on EA TV.
Yeah, we have a big game, big home game versus Manchester, and we're going to try to replicate the scoreline from last time that we faced them. And very early on into the game, I pass it off to Jesus here. I make that diagonal run that I love to do, and I score the first goal of the game inside 5 minutes. And I really like to make those types of runs, because it splits the defense. You know, two people get dragged out because of the one striker, and I get that empty space. And here, Lautaro Martinez actually gets a very good goal here. I'm surprised that even went in, because I think Nick Pope did get a hand to it, but it might have been too powerful for him to stop. And Manchester United here, in the very last couple minutes, they get a header here from Bruno Fernandes. And devastation at the Bay Arena. The last minute, essentially a last minute winner, because there's not much you can do after like the 85th minute. The game is actually, the settings I've put makes it so that the games go as quick as possible, or make it feel like the game goes as quick as possible. And here they almost get another chance to score, but Nick Pope comes off his line to make sure that doesn't happen. And we lose 2-1, and this actually seals our fate, and we finish third in the group stages. And I was distraught. I wanted to continue on through the Champions League, and I had submitted a request to transfer a while back from the previous episode. I just didn't tell you guys because I wanted to be a surprise. And we actually get our first contract offer, and it is from none other than Real Madrid. And we accepted straight away. I really didn't care about who was in the striker position for Madrid. And luckily, when I showed up, there actually wasn't many options. It was me, Kane, and Reiner. And with those options, you know, I was like, you know what, let's make the move. And here we're gonna get our last game.
We simply have to focus on this man. After 4 goals in his last match, what next? This is EA TV.
This is unfortunately the last game we ever will play for Bayer Leverkusen, and possibly the last game we'll ever play in the Bundesliga. I know we were on the road to breaking the 40-goal season record here in the Bundesliga. We were at 31, but honestly, the record wasn't something I was going for. I wanted to win trophies, and the way we struggled in the Pokal wasn't something that I was looking forward to. And our struggle in the Champions League also speaks volumes to the team management and the lineups and everything. And we get a nice goal here in the inside 5 minutes. But yeah, our last game here. We were doing so good in the league, you know. I knew we could have won the league trophy, and well, it's a disc, I guess. But I knew we could win the league. That wasn't my concern. My concern was European football, and I know that the Europa League is also another option. But I wasn't here for Leverkusen to win the Europa. I wanted them to win the Champions League. You know, that's a huge statement to do with a club like this, but the players they had on the team, and the way the lineups were every time, it just got to a point where I couldn't deal with it. I didn't want to deal with it, and this isn't Leverkusen's fault. I mean, it is, but also it's the fact that career mode kind of messes up with a lot of the lineups for whatever reason. Whenever you're at a club, or I've seen it happen a lot in the Bundesliga, which is probably why they never win the UCL. even with a team like Bayern, their team is great, but they genuinely never won the UCL. In all the times that we played career mode, a Bundesliga team has never done that in any of my saves unless I was there. Obviously, because I can rewrite certain histories, but here we moved to Real Madrid. We did some training beforehand, but my point is that in the Bundesliga, the teams get very wonky sometimes, and I don't know if this is EA's fault with the manager or something. Something happens, but yeah, certain teams will play weird lineups depending on which club you are at. I don't know if this is just a me thing, because like I showed in the last episode, Hummels playing in the middle, Palacios playing in a weird position, Demirbay playing center back, stuff like that. It doesn't make any sense, and also the fact that Leverkusen had Sint-Graven out on loan at Bordeaux, and we just couldn't deal with it, and we moved. We landed at Real Madrid, and our first game here is coming right up.
Well, this is the kind of match every football fan looks forward to. A lot on the line and the likelihood of a tension-packed occasion. Stay tuned, we'll have all the action for you live from the Bernabeu here on EA TV.
So yeah, our first game is in the Supercopa for Real Madrid, and I wanted to make a nice impression. I know in the announcement news article I had number 33, but I went to make sure that nobody had the 11th, and I made sure to put that on me because it's the number I want. It's the number I always pick for any team I play for. And as you can see, the freaking lineup for Real Madrid is absolutely incredible. And hopefully, now that we're in this position, I checked their knockout stage for the Champions League, and they have Monaco, and hopefully we can beat them. And I know Real Madrid has a bunch of UCL trophies, but I'm here to win. I'm here to set myself on a stone tablet and show the world that I am probably I want to be one of the greats. And here we get a nice through ball. We score inside 30 minutes for our first goal, our debut, and we do the Ronaldo celebration because we are here to win. We are here to demonstrate that we can do this. And there's a great feeling when the Bernabeu is singing after a goal, and you just do that celebration. It's a fantastic feeling, and I want to continue that feeling. I want to continue having that feeling, and here we get a nice fake shot, and the game is pretty bad there, and the fake shot actually goes through the defender to make our second goal, and 2 goals inside the first half is phenomenal for our start. It's really great to get on the score sheet twice, especially on a cup debut for your new club. Especially with the fact that we do have Harold Kane on the bench and on the lines up in the team, and the fact that we got the opportunity to do this just to show to the club that I'm here to be serious. I was at Leverkusen and I wanted to be serious, and they just weren't the team. And I know Real Madrid might be a cop out, but we waited so long to get to this stage, and it's worth the wait. Starting in League 2 with Stevenage and ending up at Real Madrid in a couple years, is phenomenal. It's fantastic, and hopefully this elevates our players so that we're ready for the next World Cup, because that is one of the trophies I do want to be able to try and get, if it's possible. If I can get called up again for a World Cup, because that's still something I do want to do. Break that record, and yeah, 3-0 win. first game of the season for Real Madrid from me, which is really nice. I go over to console who I believe is Bissouma, because I checked his number. It was a 32. It'll come up right there, 32. And I went to check back on the lineup to make sure that was Bissouma. And yeah, it's a great start for us. All the goals coming from me in the Supercopa. And I'm at a loss for words. I don't know how to describe this feeling. The Bernabeu is a fantastic stadium to go to, and I don't know if I want to finish my career here at Real Madrid. Maybe I win. Maybe I win some trophies and then decide to move on or get a loan, because having Madrid as your parent club is fantastic. And I know we're a bit old, but going out on loan might be a little bit more good, because it might be better because now more teams are open to come get you. I know the wages are a bit much, but there's not much I can do if they want to offer me those kinds of wages. And here we actually get a 2-1 win. I didn't get called up for this lineup. They had Rainier instead, and I'm completely fine with it. More I'll save my energy for the important games, and I know that final is an important game, but I believe in this team, and I believe that they have the formula to win every single thing that comes on the table. And we get some training in. I don't know why I'm like over here discussing what I wanted to do, because I think with dribbling I kind of wish we could increase agility and stamina. Like I wish there was like specific like you could make your own training and then just put the things you want to improve. I feel like that would have been a lot better. They really need to revamp this training system, and hopefully for the next game it changes. I know they changed it for like manager career mode, but there's so much that happens in player career mode that they need to fix. And here we actually get announced as player of the tournament, which is funny because we literally just got here, we scored a hat trick, and now we're player of the tournament. We didn't even play for the final. We didn't even play in the final. But yeah, we've reached the end of the video. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed. Hopefully you guys don't take me as a greedy bastard for joining Real Madrid, and maybe some of you will think that this will make the challenge easier, but not everything is set in stone, and a lot of things can happen in football. Anything is possible, and we're here to win trophies. So I'll see you guys in the next one with more Real Madrid content.